Simon Woods here to tell you all about Cabernet Sauvignon, of which you've not heard of Cabernet Sauvignon? Pay attention now, because Cabernet Sauvignon, it grows all over the world. You go into a wine shop, you go into a supermarket aisle and they'll find Cabernet Sauvignon from Bulgaria, from Chile, from Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, Romania, Italy, California, Canada, Argentina. It grows pretty well everywhere. But it originated in France. Well, people think it originated in France. No one is fully sure. What they do know is that its parents are two other reasonably well-known grape variety. It's Sauvignon Blanc, yes, a white grape, and Cabernet Franc. One night they got together under the vines and there was some intervine action, and the result was Cabernet Sauvignon. The weird thing is, it's a grape that is better than both its parents, but I suppose that's a bit like me, but don't tell my parents I said that. But Bordeaux is the place that Cabernet Sauvignon made its name. And if you think of the stereotypical image of Bordeaux, it's this sort of rather stern, upright wine that has got lots of lovely flavour, but is on the slightly serious side. If Cabernet Sauvignon were at school, it would probably one of those things that can do everything. It can do sports. It can do. It's good. It's got good academically. It would probably end up being the head boy. If there is a problem with it, maybe it could do with a little bit more friskiness about it, which is why when you're in a place like Bordeaux, yes, you've got this stern, typical flavours of Cabernet Sauvignon. So you've got dark fruit, black currants is typical. You're on the cool side, you've got maybe green pepper, and if it's too cool, it goes into celery. If it's on the warm side, you get more blackberries, plums, and sometimes it goes over at the top and into damsons, and that's when it's too hot. But in general, this dark fruited flavour, but yeah, quite serious. So to bring in the frisky element and also to soften it a little, to sort of like just get it to undo a few buttons and chill out. In Bordeaux, they'll blend in the softer, fleshier, maybe not as serious, but a bit more laid-back Merlot. In Australia, for example, one of the blends there that quite a few people do is Cabernet with Shiraz, and again the Shiraz is just adding this little bit more laid-back character. Works pretty well. Cabernet by itself can just be a little bit too upright, so yeah, it needs a little bit of blending. And but it does grow pretty well virtually anywhere in the world. Maybe England is an exception. The strange thing is Cabernet Sauvignon does make these great wines around the world, but at the moment it's something of a fashion victim. Don't know why, because the quality of the wines is pretty high. But if you're not drinking Cabernet Sauvignon for fashion reasons, well, you are missing out on some of the wine world's greatest pleasures. So once you're finished watching me, you go out, go down to your bottle shop, go down to your off-licence, go down to your wine merchant or wherever you buy your wine and say, I would like Cabernet, I like Cabernet, I'm proud, give it to me. And they'll probably look at you strangely, but by the end of the bottle you will have had a pleasurable experience. See you soon.